money over bitches, but it's God over all. So I'ma get this money and just ball till I fall. Disrespect or go against the gang in this wall. Pull up on him, hop out, knock his brains in the paw. The shit don't stop till the casket drop. All them FED boys spin and smash the block. I say the shit don't stop till the casket drop. All them FED boys spin and smash the block. The shit don't stop till the casket drop. All them FED boys spin and smash the block. I say the shit don't stop till the casket drop. All them FED boys spin and smash the block.
I know a lot of niggas died trying to get it in blood. Look, stay neutral, watch your moves, or get it in slugs.
Slum 1200 GGI mob shit, and I'm back. Got my brother BA 1100, you dig? And we going back on Josephine with it, man. Dog pound shit, you dig? We gonna be talking about the legendary Josephine Johnny. Mr. Wop, 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 wop. Yeah.
Now walk like a model, walk like a model, walk like a model, show a model. Now walk with it, show the world with it, show the world with it, like shake it with it.
New Orleans music world is mourning today after hearing of the death of Josephine Johnny Watson. His family says he died Thursday evening. JD Career spoke with other New Orleans hip-hop legends about his passing.
It was one of the biggest songs and dances in the 99s and 2000s era of New Orleans bounce music. As Q93's Wild Wayne tells it, there was a time when the requests just wouldn't stop pouring into the radio station.
Josephine Johnny was the hottest thing smoking. I just remember that song being like on our countdown forever.
Wild Wayne says it was a combination of the dance named after himself, which made it to the national stage when Beyonce performed it on the BET Awards.
She takes a moment and she drops it down and hits that Johnny.
And how Josephine Johnny was able to command a crowd as a charismatic MC.
It was a kind of an off-the-cuff type rap style, but he also had like his own sound effects, let's say, that he incorporated.
So much of early New Orleans hip-hop was all about call and response. And of course, Johnny had all the best catchphrases. Catch the wall, who they want, show the world, and of course, Josephine Johnny got him hooked on phonics. Not only did his music provide a backdrop for the hip-hop scene, but it also provided a little backdrop for another New Orleans legend. Stadius Polo Silk Terrell has one of the most extensive collections of historical New Orleans hip-hop photography. Part of his collection is in the Smithsonian Anthology of Hip Hop. Polo says he created this backdrop with a number of Josephine Johnny's catchphrases during the height of Johnny's run.
We already had bounce songs before that, but this song just took off like fire.
Having spent so much time personally documenting Johnny's life, Polo says the music and dance culture of New Orleans owes a lot to his legacy for the way Johnny's music united so many types of people.
Once he get the mic, man, everybody dancing. I mean, even the dudes that's thugging and cooling, they even doing a little shaker, doing the Josephine Johnny. And when you were supposed to be, thugging, you ain't supposed to be dancing, but this song had so much energy, it made you dance.
If there was one thing Josephine Johnny had us all hooked on, it was his ability to bring people to the dance floor. JD Career, Eyewitness News.
Released a statement today saying in part, quote, "A link in our chain has been broken. He left us with his music and lots of smiles in our hearts. Thank you all for keeping his name alive."
Man, Johnny would be one of them for real, like way before the bounce. You feel me? Because this is what a lot of people know Johnny for. You feel me? His bounce music, his songs, and this, that, and the third.
Drop that beat. You are slim, fine, woman, gun, rookie, with 100, slim, fine, woman.
I know Johnny, and a lot of people from the streets know Johnny from Hurricane Johnny, name ringing in the streets in the 90s. You feel me? Out here getting into all type of shit, stayed going to jail, you know what I'm saying? Stayed in the parish, catching bodies, catching attempts and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, Johnny definitely was a real street dude for sure. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't get that misconstrued with the shit you be seeing and the shit you be hearing about the bounce music, because he was way more than that. You feel me? And a lot of people from the city and a lot of people from the streets know that. You feel what I'm saying? Johnny definitely was one of them. So I'm gonna read to y'all some of the shit Johnny was, doing and just let y'all see how he really was out his top, you heard me? So it say New Orleans bounce rapper Josephine Johnny booked on a raft of counts. Former bounce rapper Josephine Johnny Watson has posed a dilemma for New Orleans police over the past year or so. He was judged to be too sick to be booked at jail when police arrested him in 2015 in connection with an alleged shooting. And that meant the case against him couldn't go forward, making Watson what authorities sometimes refer to as untouchable. Even so, Watson apparently was not too sick to continue terrorizing his Central City neighborhood, according to authorities. He's accused of committing another shooting a few months ago, among other crimes. But this week, police said they finally got their man off the street after tracking Watson down at his aunt's house. It wasn't immediately clear whether his health has improved enough for jail stay or if special measures were taken to finally get him in custody. Watson, 40, has now been booked on more than half a dozen charges, and police think they've taken a dangerous criminal off the streets. We think that's going to be a win for us, and that's going to help us with some of our violent crime in Central City, 6th District Lieutenant Nicholas Garner said at a commander's briefing Wednesday. Watson was well known in the late 90s, early 2000s as a bounce artist. His 2002 album, Still on the Run, including a song called Riding Illegal. Even in his heyday, police said his tough poses were no act. In 1996, he was accused of killing a friend and his girlfriend. In 2001, police say he was accused of spraying a bar with gunfire. That was the shit at the corner pocket, what the twins talked about on the Rail Report. I was around it at night, you know what I'm saying? So I really seen firsthand Johnny walk in that bitch and walk by the door and stick that thing in there and start hitting in that bitch, you dig? So it says, after extending federal prison for defrauding FEMA after Katrina, Watson returned to the streets, Garner said. Watson, who was listed as homeless on an arrest register, was known to bounce around Central City causing trouble. Early on the morning of April 11 last year, Watson apparently was crashing in an apartment with several other people in the 2200 block of Forest Street when another resident ordered Watson to leave before a visit from the landlord. Police said in a warrant, Watson snapped. He became errant and said, "I don't got time for this," according to the warrant. As the other man began to walk away from the increasingly angry Watson, police allege he heard a loud noise that sounded like a gunshot. The other man sprinted out the house, fleeing under the cover of darkness, and waited half an hour before he returned. When he did, he told police he found a single shell casing on Watson's mattress and a bullet hole in the front door frame near where he had been staying. Police obtained a warrant for Watson's arrest and pulled him over on the night of May 26, 2015 outside of L's Bar in Central City. Watson claimed at the time that the officer, Brandon Stanley, placed him in a chokehold while he was trying to find his proof of insurance. "I'm taking a little long or something getting out the car, you know. So he grabbed me and put me in the chokehold," Watson said. A spokesman for the Independent Police Monitor's office said she was concerned about the arrest, which was caught on body-worn camera footage, but NOPD spokesman Tyler Gamble said the Public Integrity Bureau's investigations later cleared Stanley of any wrongdoing. The use of force investigation did not result in any sustained allegations, discipline, or reprimands of any officer, Gamble said. However, Officer Stanley was required to attend additional training. The arrest itself came to nothing, though. The Orleans Parish Office refused Watson for booking during a medical screening. Watson carried a colostomy bag, sat in a wheelchair, and described himself as a paraplegic during an interview in front of his Central City stoop last year. He's considered one of the untouchables because wherever he sees the police, he jumps in a wheelchair and pretends like he can't be brought to jail, Garner said. Watson was a free man on May 15 of this year when officers responded to a report that a man had been shot near South Liberty and Texaco streets. Police said the tipsters told him that the shooter was Josephine Johnny, but the victim, who took gunshot wounds to the left thumb and left shin, refused to cooperate, according to a warrant. 8 spent 9mm casings were recovered from the scene. On Monday, police said they found Watson at a aunt's house in the 2000 block of 2nd Street. They said he refused to leave the residence. At the same time, according to an officer, Walter A witness told the officers that he or she had seen Watson commit the May shooting. Police said they found heroin and crack cocaine in Watson's possession when he was arrested. In addition to drug counts, aggravated battery, and aggravated assault, he was also booked on domestic abuse, battery, simple assault, illegal possession of stolen items, and 2 counts of disturbing the peace. We brought him to the hospital, and then we got him into jail. And then finally we were able, through our contacts with the sheriff's office, to get him booked. Garn said he was medically cleared by a hospital, therefore he was booked. Orleans Public Defender Staff Attorney Leon Roach noted in court Wednesday that the alleged victim doesn't appear to have identified this alleged perpetrator as the shooter. Magistrate Judge Harry Cantrell overruled Roach's objections, noting that a warrant had already been obtained for Watson's arrest in connection with the May shooting. He ordered Watson held in lieu of a $100,000 bond. Watson was not in court. So like I said, that bitch Johnny definitely was out his mind. And I didn't even know he was really cutting up doing all the shit he was doing that he actually was doing, you feel me? But that I know he was out his mind for sure though, you know what I'm saying? Like, but long live Johnny, man, you know what I'm saying? Long live that bitch Josephine Johnny, long live her, long live Sabrina, you know what I'm saying? May the peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah be upon
Do the shimmer with it, do the shimmer with it, back it up with it. My brother hurt with it, make me deep with it, nothing slugger with it. Now walk like a model, not sure about a wobble. Now walk like a model, not sure about a wobble. Shake a leg, pretty, shake a leg, pretty, shake a leg, pretty, shake a leg, pretty. Johnny in the air, to the Johnny in the air. Check it out, everybody get the wall, everybody get the wall.
No, I ain't never gon' stop. Hustle till I make it, I ain't never gon' stop. Ball till I fall, I ain't never gon' stop. Never gon' stop. Never gon' stop. Shit, I gotta get it. I ain't stopping for nothing. I'm going hard till I get it. All I know is the hustle. My brother fresh out the slammer, yeah, and he be the muscle. If nigga get out of line, I guarantee he gon' flush him.